Now we talk about, okay, the importance of unit cell. Okay, I mean, there are lots of the things that depends on unit cell, but few of them are listed here. Material properties, as I have told you many times, that the unit cell is a very basic structure, very basic unit, basic part of the material, solid materials, that is made of that is the repeating many times to make a bulk material. Bulk material means the material that we can see easily through our eyes. I mean, what are the things that have been studying right now that cannot be seen easily, okay, with the naked eye at the bulk material, but we can see through the microscope. Okay, suppose you have the wooden. I mean, everybody has their room, the chair or the sofa, or, kind of bed at home that have been made of wooden, right? Wood. If you can see what the kind of the structure that has been, that what the kind of unit cell that is present in wood, could you see through the naked eye? No, you cannot see that. You can no visibility through your eyes. Okay, so what the help that we take from, we can see with the help of microscope, right? So microscope is the machine that we can see the things at a very bottom level, or you can say bottom is a very basic to say, very good to say the atomic level. Okay, whatever the things that we are able to see through our naked eye is known as the bulk material. Bulk material, and what are the things that we cannot see through the naked eye? Okay, we need to use the microscope to see what the things is going on at the atomic level, which is known as the atomic level basically. Okay, so at the very fundamental things that is basically the reason to make the things visible through the naked eye is a atomic level. That is the repeating nature of material, and that will look you at your bulk level. Okay, so it's a very simple, the material properties. Obviously, whatever the unit cell is at the unit at the atomic level, that will define, that will depend your uh, that will basically give you the properties of the materials. As I have mentioned, one of the examples, the ductility and brittleness. Okay, so as you can easily see, if the number of atoms present in your uh, unit cell is more, then your material would be the more ductile. If they have the less, then it would be less ductile. Opposite to that, what if you have a uh, more number of atoms in your unit cell, then you have the less brittle, right? Less brittle, and if number of atom is present less, then they have the high brittle, right? Just opposite to your ductility, you have the brittleness, right? So obviously determine the, like the density. Obviously density would be like, density will also depend directly, right? Thermal expansion and conductivity. Okay, conductivity means the amount of heat that could conduct through a material is known as conductivity. Okay, conductivity of two kinds. Okay, conductivity means of two kinds. First one is electrical conductivity or thermal conductivity. Sometimes a material could have the good conductor of a thermal conductor. Sorry. Sometimes material could have the good conductor of a thermal, but could not have a conductivity of electricity. Right. So these are, I mean, the conductivity of two kinds. Okay, so that all will depend on your unit cell. Okay, what the material is going to be a conductor of electricity or conductor of the heat, that all sometimes the material that, I mean, the material is like both have, I mean, can have the both the electrical and thermal conductivity. Okay, so that all depends on your unit cell. Okay, X-ray crystallography used to study the atomic arrangement. I mean, what the things that we come out through the X-ray. X-ray means the ray that we cross through the material, so that we can have the idea what is the arrangement of atom and how they have been placed in a atomic level. We can see through the X-ray. As we all know, the terms X-ray. X-ray basically is a radiation, right? And that has been in a uh, electromagnetic wave, right? That have the different kind of the rays comes out from. Okay, X-ray have the less wavelength and high frequency as compared to the visible. Okay, when you will study like this, then micro electromagnetic wave, then you have like a four or seven kind of things. Okay, then you would have like in middle visible light, visible like here you would have the X-ray. Okay, then gamma, visible ray, UV ray. Okay, so as you come from here, okay, then wavelength is increasing. Wavelength means lambda. So wavelength is increasing. And as wavelength is increasing, it means the frequency is known as nu, is basically decreasing. Just opposite to that, if you come across from here, okay, the wavelength will decrease and frequency will increase. So between here is a visible light. Visible light means the visible rays that we basically seeing through our eyes and they're coming from the sun. Okay, so basically the sun has these kind of spectrums, but we can only see these lights, these rays. Rest of all we cannot see from the eyes. Okay, just example. If we talk about the mechanical behavior, like the elasticity and strength of material, that all will depend on your innate cell as well. Got it?